speaking of theories, Delgado, I thought of you.
Oh yeah?
I guess it was this morning
Sorry to hear about that.
when I saw this.
Did he say thought?
Yes, I thought of Delgado, and as I was going through the news, I saw this article by Victoria Taft, and you want to hear a little bit of it?
Oh, I love her work.
She says Hunter Biden's been protected by the FBI and probably the CIA and every other three-letter agency devoted to national security and spying. His illegal behavior, bribe-taking, money laundering operations has been made possible by connections to his, of course, crooked dad, the big guy, Joe Biden. But I predict Hunter Biden will slither out of his legal problems with the help of the swamp, but not for the reasons you think. This prediction prompts a couple of big questions, and that's where my theory, she says, gets interesting. Key revelations about this $40,000 check that we saw this week, 10% in payments from his family's crooked business, blew the doors off again. Just weeks, we learned the FBI relied on 40 confidential human sources to learn about Joe and Hunter Biden's dirty dealings. Those contemporaneous reports of dirty Biden dealings were shut down by the equally dirty FBI, which conjured the false assertion that they were subject to foreign disinformation. Before that, we learned that Hunter Biden tag-teamed with his dad to turn official vice presidential visits into personal shakedown machines. She says, and then Hunter was brought up on only gun charges. His protection by the FBI on tax evasion, bribery, self-dealing, FARA violations, was it for political reasons? Definitely. Was the FBI motivated by anti-Trump animus? Yes. Collusion? Yup. Treason? Absolutely. One can watch what the left and government agencies are doing to Donald Trump and wonder about the duplicitous ways in which these two presidential candidates have been treated. But I have a theory, she says.
And here we go.
About how Hunter Biden will get out of his legal problems, and that will be that the FBI will say that he has been working for them as an informant.
I said that a year and a half ago. I could talk about it when we come back.
She says odds are that Hunter is one of the 40 confidential human sources providing information to the spy agencies about the dirty Biden crime family, or at least that's what the FBI would say if they're pressed. All right, so here we go, guys. FBI and CIA, when pressed, they're going to say that the dopey crackhead of the president's son is working an intelligence gig with the feds just to keep him out of legal harm's way. What do you think, Delgado?
That's going to be a high bar to meet because they're going to have records of that.
Yeah,
and that's going to be something that Congress can subpoena.
I did a special report with Miranda Devine a year and a half ago at the America First Warehouse on RAV, and she told our audience that she thinks that Hunter Biden may have been an asset for the CIA on some of his trips. You know, he had 20-something trips on Air Force Two around the world and may have been used to ascertain information, and maybe that's another reason why he's been protected. So
Victoria Taft brings that exact thing up. She says, my husband was questioned by the FBI a few times after coming back from business trips to China to find out if he had any inside info. Can you imagine the information that the intel community could learn from a Hunter Biden who just struck a deal with a Ukrainian spy, a member of the high-level CCP apparatchik, or a billionaire oligarch? The feds have worse sources than that in the aforementioned FBI scandals. Ask Carter Page how he was looked at as a spy, so the FBI could lie about him on a FISA warrant in order to spy on the Trump campaign. So she brings that exact point up, David Zier.
Yeah, could be. You
know, I don't know. That's going to be a tough one, I think, for people to swallow.
Well, he traveled the world extensively. It
is Hunter Biden, and let's face it.
Well, but it's not only Hunter Biden. As she says, the grandkids, all of them are, obviously, they've all taken money. They've all got bank accounts, college funds. They're spending money, Venmo accounts. She says they're all blackmail and extortion subjects to anybody around the world.
I think Miranda Devine is the world's foremost authority on the Hunter Biden. And, she didn't, she was insinuating that might be the case. I don't know.
Yeah. Again, I'm not sure. And my theory is I'm not going to go that far. If anything, I think they could be protecting him because of the fact that they've been monetizing things off of him. right? Because he's been out there doing this for a bit of a while. So is Joe Biden. They probably have so much on Joe Biden. They're like, look, if they find out that we've known about his crimes all this time, they're coming after us. We just got to make sure that we kind of tamp this down as much as possible. As for Hunter Biden, I think this guy is one good bump away from rolling over on old dad, because if he gets cut into the wind, and old Joe decides, hey, you know what? I got to protect myself. I got to protect the legacy. I'm the president for damn sake. Well, son of a bitch, he's going to probably do it.
Don't.
Yeah. He's probably going to do it. He's probably going to dime out his son, or just say, you know what, you're going to have to go to jail for a while. I'm sorry, you got to protect the family.
As she also says in the closing of this article, by the way, this is in PJ Media today if you want to read it for yourself. She says it doesn't matter if the compromised crackhead was really doing a solid for the feds. It only matters that they can pretend that he was. We're sorry, Your Honor, we can't give out any information to the other side about our super secret operation of our super secret agent, Hunter Biden.